All right, so in this video, I'm going to real quick just show you guys how to delete records. Pretty straightforward. There's a couple different ways. Again, what I want to emphasize before I even get going is the list tab here is just to visualize and manage the list names. You have to look at REISift as if you have one master list. It's all one list. Every time you upload a list that you have on your desktop, you're saying, hey, go become part of everyone else. Join the majority because it's all becoming one list, and all you're doing is just saying, hey, let's just say I uploaded 500 tax delinquent records. I'm saying, hey, go join the main list, but REISift, just know that 500 of those records that I'm uploading right now, they are tax delinquent properties. And that's where you get this whole tax delinquency, right? You cannot delete records from this page. It's very specific why. It's so that you don't lose data, because if I had multiple lists in here and I deleted tax delinquency, what you would end up doing is potentially deleting a record that's tax delinquent and maybe high equity. If I give you a quick example, I don't want to go on too much of a tangent because of the sake of the topic, but if I go into my lists on my account, I might delete my buyers list, but if I delete that, then I'm going to be deleting some records that are high equity, because if I go into my account and I filter by that buyers list, and I just, even look now, this property here is on 3 other lists. If I delete the buyers list, I'm deleting the record. The record doesn't care about us, right? It cares that it is full, complete, and it's a good record that you can market to. It also says, hey, I'm a record, but I was from high equity buyers and probate, so I'm from those 3 lists. I could say, no, you're not. You're no longer high equity because you were purchased, but it probably is. So I'm gonna leave it on that because I don't like to remove those. But you see what I'm saying, okay? So you can't delete lists from, where am I? You can't delete lists from tax delinquency, okay? It's just, or from this list page. You just can't do it. All right. So moving on to records, let's show you how you can delete data. You can do it in a couple different ways. The first way is literally just this trash can over here under actions. Click the trash can and say confirm. That record's gone now. I can select 1 or 2 records or a couple records. I can choose the actions, delete, apply, confirm. Now they're gone again. I can also do a select visible, delete, apply, confirm, and now that much more is gone, 10 of them to be exact. Or I can select all records, if I wanted to, and I could delete those. I'm not going to do that because I'm going to use this data for more examples. But the next thing that I could do also is I could click on property owners, and I select these, and I could delete from here. You can see these actually don't own any properties right now because I deleted them out. But we keep the records in here in case you upload that data again. We already have the owner's information, that's associated with it. So we keep an owner's profile, and the reason we do that is because when you're skip tracing, those numbers will be associated with the owner, right? Which is very important, rather than the property, so that you always have phone numbers for that person. So we'll click delete, apply, boom. Now that those are gone, I'm going to select these ones here as well. Delete those out. Boom, now I have no recollection or any sort of history of those people, those records. Click back on property records, and again, I could delete it here. 1 record if I wanted to. I don't know why you delete 1 record that way when you could just delete individual records this way, but you have all that at your disposal. Now if I go back to list, you're going to notice list went down to 698 because I deleted like 100 records out of there, just under shy of 100 records. Right around 80 to be exact. I think there was 777 or something in here. So there you go. You could edit this list name from here if you wanted to, but you cannot delete this. Now, let me show you what you could do. Just throw it at the end of this. I'm going to go ahead and just delete these anyway. Now that all those records are deleted, they're no longer associated with the tax delinquent list. Now I can delete that tax delinquent list. No problem. Okay? So that's how you delete records, and I guess how you delete lists too. But if you wanted to keep that data in your account, you could have just selected all those records and removed those records from the tax delinquent list, and then you could have also still deleted that list name. But I don't know why you would ever delete that list name. If you accidentally uploaded it maybe and you called it tax delinquent when it should have been called, I don't know, probate, you could have just came in here and just renamed that list since it was the only list in this account. But anyway, hopefully you guys have a wonderful rest of your day or morning or whatever time you listen to this video. Hopefully this was helpful to you. Be sure to look at all the rest of the videos in the Help Center if you ever need anything. That's it. Have a good one. Bye-bye.